What's up, Heat Nation? Do you feel that? The temperature rising, and it's not just the Miami sun, it's our Miami Heat. Scorching expectations and leaving doubters in the ashes. But how are they flipping the script this season? Stick around and find out. The Miami Heat defeated the Brooklyn Nets 122-115, extending the NBA's current longest winning streak to 7 games. Jimmy Butler scored 18 of his 36 points in the third quarter. For the first time since December 30th, 2017 to January 14th, 2018, the Heat have won 7 games in a row thanks to Duncan Robinson's 26 points. For Miami, Bam Adebayo scored 20 goals. Lonnie Walker IV and Mikal Bridges both scored 23 points to lead Brooklyn, which had defeated Miami in its previous 5 games. For the Nets, Nick Claxton scored 16 points while shooting 7 for 7 from the floor. Cam Johnson also added 16 points. What would that look like if you were the coach of a basketball team that is following a winning streak? Will you be throwing parties or giving them rewards whenever possible? With a 1-4 record after losing to Brooklyn on November the 1st, Miami had the worst 5-game start in Heat coach Eric Spoelstra's 16 seasons. Since then, the Heat have not lost, and their 8-4 record ties for the 4th best 12-game start under Spoelstra. During that time, the club has begun 3 times with a 9-3 lead. However, things have changed for the Miami Heat. For the Detroit Pistons, it was only a matter of time before they finally experienced it on Tuesday night against the Brooklyn Nets. Even though star player Cade Cunningham scored 41 points, the Pistons lost 27 straight games, setting an NBA record for the most consecutive losses in a season. The Miami Heat, who went on a 27-game winning streak in the 2012-2013 season, are the exact opposite of this. Only the LA Lakers of 1971 and 72 had a longer winning streak in a single season in NBA history. The big three of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh were on a mission that season to win their eventual title in 2013. They were not afraid to pull off double-digit comebacks or blowout victories. Sadly, Detroit will not experience the same success. They are now expected to finish last in the league for a second consecutive year. Especially when compared to their NFL colleagues, they've been reduced to jokes and ongoing mockery. Despite playing only 17 games in 2023, the Lions have already surpassed the Pistons in victories for the whole campaign. Their schedule doesn't get much easier as they play the Boston Celtics, who had a 23-6 win and are the top team in the NBA, on a Thursday night. The Heat takes on the Golden State Warriors on a Thursday in an attempt to continue their current winning streak of 3 games. Who knows? Perhaps they will go on to another winning streak of 27 games this season. Alright, let's not go that far. The Orlando Magic's winning run will likely cease along with the notorious venue moniker. The Magic revealed the new moniker for the former Amway Center on Wednesday morning. The Westchurch Street Sports and Entertainment Arena has been christened by the Kia Center after 13 years of operation. Given that Orlando had won 9 straight games at home and that Jimmy Butler and Kevin Love were missing from the Heat's game that evening, many in attendance thought the expected victory would be a historic manner to commemorate the renamed facility. But the Heat's 3-point shooting in the second quarter silenced the almost full house and gave Miami the victory 115-106. Imagine you were a member of the team. The team's consistent wins boosted your confidence, and that very slightly affected the time you practiced. You decide to cut out 2 hours from your daily training with the thought that anyway, you are going to win. However, the overconfidence made you lose the game, and you felt disappointed. Arriving on the field with an 11-1 lead, The Magic started the game strongly. In contrast to Miami's 24 points, Orlando managed to score 24. However, the home team's 16.7% 1-6 3-point shooting from outside the arc was a startling figure. Such a percentage acted as a teaser or advanced look at what was to come. Nevertheless, the Magic managed to maintain a lead, with their bench outscoring Miami 9-4. However, the second quarter would see a complete collapse as Orlando was unable to purchase a bucket in order to rescue their franchise, and the Heat had a basket as wide as the ocean. To close out the half, Miami went on fuego and exploded for 11 consecutive points. The second quarter, the 305 squad made 8 of 12 shots from downtown. The Magic, however, shot 2 of 8 in the quarter as they proceeded to build a building of bricks from three-point land. The away team outscored their opponents 43-26 in the quarter as a result of the Heat's effectiveness and the home team's incapacity to put the ball in the basket. The ball became stuck in our attacking end, as you can see, Orlando guard Cole Anthony remarked. He added, as a team, we took over holding the ball. We stopped getting excellent cuts and we stopped pushing it. We simply couldn't get back on defense. And they would score 3 while the offense kind of stagnated. We were always in a state of scrambling. We were simply forced to pay for each unsuccessful closeout. They simply capitalized on whatever error we made in defense to get a head start and lead from there. From the beginning of the season, Miami has been plagued by injuries. It was the same with this game. Any team can suffer from the absence of important players like Love and Butler. But on Wednesday night, Tyler Hero of Miami pulled on his superhero costume and went to work when it mattered most. The former Kentucky Wildcat appeared to have no ring rust as he put up 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists against Orlando in just his second game back after missing a sizable amount of time off. Eric Spoelstra, the coach of Heat, stated his work ethic is one thing you cannot disregard or underestimate. He continued, soon after he can perform on the court, he pushes the boundaries and gets to work. He works tirelessly at his job. You truly need to recognize that about Tyler. Hence, this is not an isolated instance of talent. However, Hero wasn't just the only person who offered assistance. Bam Adebayo made a significant contribution with his 18 points and 7 rebounds. Among the 5 players off the Heat bench, 4 scored in double figures. Duncan Robertson, Josh Richardson, and Thomas Bryant all scored 12 points apiece. However, Haywood Highsmith, who scored a season-high 15 points, was the most valuable player out of the starting lineup. Imagine your performance with the basketball team is average. Hence, the team decides to give you a notice period. Within that time, you were supposed to level up and show that you were fit. What factors will you be concentrating on to improve? Share your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts on the future of the Miami team? Can we anticipate another winning streak from them? Do share your thoughts in the comments. And that's a wrap on how the Miami Heat are scorching their way through the season, leaving a trail of stunned doubters in their wake. If you haven't already, slam dunk that subscribe button and ring the bell. You won't want to miss what's happening next. Stay tuned, stay heated, and remember, in the world of basketball, it's not just about playing the game, it's about changing it. Until next time.